When Christ appeared to me and said to me that he would speak to me in his church, I have to be always very careful to see, okay, well, what's going to happen? Or where's Christ going to send me? Or who's going to contact me? Or what am I going to encounter? So this evening, it was one of those moments where it was really, I can understand what Christ is saying to me very, very, very clearly. So the wife had me down to bring the girls to a football match in Snugborough and Castlebar, and I dropped the girls off, and I went to Castlebar Church to pray the Rosary. It's a Tuesday evening. I thought, well, look, I'll have some peaceful time here to 50 minutes to pray the Rosary. Guess what they were doing in Castlebar Church? You could not make this up. You could not make this up. It was like Our Lady appearing to me, literally. If you know it, because I can connect the dots now. I know what Christ wants from me, and when he's placing his mother there, I said, "Oh my God, this is serious, very, very serious." They were doing the consecration, the act of consecration to the two hearts, and who was there? I'll tell you who was there. It was the Alliance of the Holy Family International from Huntsville, Alabama. And people will remember previous videos. I did two trips to Huntsville, Alabama back in 2019, at the beginning and the end of the year, just before the lockdown stuff, really impacted me. Visited Mother Angelica's grave. I was asking them, do they receive communion kneeling on the tongue, and said yes, of course. So, and how all this connects in, because this is totally providential. I did not plan any of this. I did not plan it. Today, somebody contacted me, and they mentioned a website for scapulars. Now, I've worn scapular on and off. Whenever it breaks on me, for whatever reason, I'll have a bunch of them there, but the ones I buy, or the ones I'd be getting, are weren't the best. And a lady contacted me, a Polish lady, Marcella, and she's living in Ireland, and she mentioned her website. Somebody had probably mentioned to her because of my channel. I said, this is brilliant. Finally, I'm getting a scapular that's a bit stronger and I can wear it. I need it. It's like the rosary. I need a rosary, the kind of the paracord ones, because these ones last. Like this one I've had for 4 years. It's the longest rosary that has lasted for me, and it's brilliant and it's weighty, and you just don't let it leave it. I think for men we need a good scapular. So I ordered the scapular today, and according to Marcella, I was the first customer to order off her website. And I ordered a scapular with 3 hearts. And then I go to knock this evening. Seriously, guys, you could not make this up. I go to Castlebar this evening, not planned, because the wife sent me there. My wife is kind of, the will of God is coming through the wife sometimes. And their logo has 3 hearts on it, exactly like the scapular I ordered today. I mean, guys, it's so crazy what's going on now. If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe what's happening in the church. If I couldn't put it all together, like if Christ wasn't able to send me the graces and actually appear to me and actually tell me, look, you need to do this, you need to, like, be careful, listen in the church, unite the church, renew the Eucharist. Renew the Eucharist. Like, guys, seriously, all I can say, and I know people will think I'm mad, all I can say, if you're not wearing a scapular now, please get one tomorrow. And get your children and your brothers and your uncles and everyone to get a scapular. Please. Because I can join me buying that scapular with the 3 hearts this morning, and me arriving to that church this evening, and the brother John Vianney at the talk. It was like the 2 things putting together. 2 providential things that I didn't look for, I didn't chase, and that came to me. This is Christ, what he's been saying. I will speak to you in my church. And we need to renew the faith now. So I'm kindly asking, This was what they were giving. Can you imagine? So we did the consecration to the two hearts of Jesus and Mary. I will do it again. I'll try and renew it again when I go to Fatima. But I do ask Catholics that are listening to this video, please renew the faith. Please renew the Eucharist. There's an urgency in this, guys. I can tell you there's an urgency. And there's things that I know I can't say for the moment because, but if you do your own meditation, you'll come to the same conclusion what I'm seeing. There's an urgency. There's an urgency in Our Lady. It was as if Our Lady was appearing to me today. It was Our Lady of Fatima. I've been to Fatima this year. I have a massive devotion. She's just been transforming my life, giving me an immense peace that you couldn't imagine. I've never had an apparition of Our Lady or a message of Our Lady or anything like that. Simply, I don't think I think she just leaves it to her son. She said, look, if you love my son, stay with him. And I have a massive devotion to the Eucharist, and our Lord has been so merciful. But if he's giving me gifts, it's for a reason. It's for the renewal of the faith. There's no other way around it. Grace is flowing, but Christ wouldn't be working this way in my life if he didn't want to get this message to somebody. There's an urgency, guys. There's an urgency of what's going to happen in the world if we don't return to prayer, to the Eucharist, to Christ. Seriously, I'm not joking anymore. This is deadly serious now. We're cutting off the channels of grace in the church. We've been slowly cutting off the channels of grace. As Brother John Vianney says, you need confession. You won't get the sacramental graces, the sanctifying graces from the Eucharist without confession if you don't know what your sin is, if you don't know what's separating you from God. I have recorded the video. I'm just going to ask permission from Alliance of the Holy Family International to publish it because, they were fine with me recording, but I need to get permission from their superiors. So in the coming days, if I get permission, I'll upload it and I'll send it on. But it was powerful, guys. It was powerful. It was really powerful. Of all the places, of all the people. He's an Irish brother, actually. Guys, Fatima is for our time. Fatima is for our time. This is for our time. I didn't plan to be in Castlebar Church this evening. I didn't plan to be there. And seemingly that's the third time they've come. But their symbol, the three hearts, matches the scapular that I bought today. And why would I do that? Why is this all happening? Why, what's the message of Fatima? So, please pray and renew the faith. The faith is free. You don't have to pay a thing. You don't need to buy a book. You don't need to sign up. You just need to pray. Please pray. Please pray the rosary. There's it's vital. Anyway, God bless. Take care. Pray the rosary. God bless. Bye-bye.